Hello.
Huh?
Look.
Oh! Wow! Huh?
Look.
Ah!
I'm Sally.
And I'm Possum.
Hello. Wasn't that a delicious breakfast? Oh, hello everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Possum, are you still hungry?
Yes, of course I am, Sally. I'm always hungry. You should know that.
Yes, I've only had a little bit, and that filled me up. Possum needs a lot of food to fill him up. I was just thinking what I might have in the kitchen for you. Some eggs.
Yeah?
I could perhaps make you some scrambled eggs or an omelet.
Sally, I know what eggs are, but what's scrambled eggs?
Right. Let's leave the scrambled eggs for a moment. Think about all the different eggs we've had. I've cooked them in all sorts of different ways, haven't I? We've had boiled eggs. Do you remember that?
Yes, I know. You get hot water, you boil it, and then you get the egg and you put it in.
That's right, Possum. And do you remember the fried eggs that we've had?
Yes. You get the hot pan,
Yes.
you get an egg, you crack it, put it in, then you fry it, it becomes white and orange. That's a fried egg.
That's right, Possum. I've used eggs in all sorts of different cooking, haven't I? We use it as a binding agent, almost like glue, and it makes the food taste extra yummy.
Oh, Sally, could you tell me more about the scrambled eggs?
Right. Well, we still heat a pan, but in a bowl, we'll break our eggs. We can add a dollop of water or milk or cream. And then we mix it all together to make a frothy mixture. Then we put that into the pan and cook it.
Oh, yeah. That frothy mixture is orange and white, and it becomes one colour.
Yes, you're right. The orange and white mix together to become a yellow colour.
Yeah, yellow.
Why don't we go inside and cook some eggs?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Can you get the eggs out of the fridge, please?
Okay. Sally? Sally, where do eggs come from? Do they grow on trees like oranges and lemons? Or maybe they're like potatoes and grow under the ground. No, that's different. Where do they come from?
Right. I will tell you about them. But as you know, all sorts of different animals have different ways to produce babies. Animals, like you, Possum, give birth to live babies. Other animals, like hens and chickens, lay eggs. So, the hen will sit and lay an egg. Some of the eggs they lay can be eaten, and some of the other eggs have little baby chickens in them that grow and grow inside the shell. And when they're ready to come out, they use their little beak to peck open the shell, and out comes a little baby chicken.
So, if we have the chicken first, they lay an egg second, that works. But then if the egg's first, it hatches into a chicken second. I'm confused. Which comes first?
I know, Possum. You're not the only one that's confused. Lots of people in the world ponder that exact question. Which did come first, the chicken or the egg?
Sally, I love eggs. I love looking at them, eating them, thinking about them. But could you tell me more about eggs?
Well, why don't we watch some children learning all about chickens and eggs? Let's watch.
Yeah, let's watch.
Those hens look wonderful running around.
Yeah, they were so funny. Watch me, Sally. Sally, some of the children said their eggs were warm. But these eggs, they're cold. You got them from the fridge. Did you get these eggs from the farm?
No, I didn't go to the farm. I got these from the shop. I know some people have their own hens in their own backyards and they use those. But farms have lots and lots of hens running around. They're called free-range chickens. Let's see if these ones are. Yes, it says free range. That means there are no cages for those chickens and hens. The eggs that get laid then get taken to the shops. I go to the shops and buy them, and here they are.
Sally, looking at these eggs has given me an idea.
Oh, I wonder what it could be. Oh, you're thinking about eating them, aren't you, Possum?
Yes, I am.
Well, why don't we make a savoury omelet?
What does savoury mean?
Well, savoury means that it's not a sweet food, but it's still very tasty. You'll really enjoy it because it's got herbs and spices in it.
Oh, that's great.
And we can just use things from the fridge. Will you get the recipe out? And I'll see what I've got in the fridge to put on our omelette.
Okay.
Yes, this is the recipe. It explains to us how to make it.
Savoury.
Yes, that's right. It's a savoury omelette. Now, we need to make the filling before we can go any further. We need some onion, capsicum, mushrooms, and cheese. I'll chop up these three. Can you please grate the cheese?
Okay.
Great.
I've done it.
Great! Now, can you please get 2 eggs? What you need to do is break the egg, but be careful because we don't want any shells in the bowl, so be careful.
Right. Look, Sally.
That's great. That's all ready. Now we just need a little bit of water.
Okay.
That's enough.
Yep.
Right. Now can you please whisk it into a foamy mixture?
Right.
That looks ready. Right. Now we're going to go over to the pan. Ready? Let's go.
All right.
First, we need to heat the pan. And then we'll put some butter in.
Ooh.
We'll just let that cook for a while. Make it nice and soft. That's to make the filling. Once that's all nice and soft, we'll put it in this bowl.
Okay.
You watching?
Yep.
You see it bubbling away? That means it's cooking on the underside. When it stops bubbling, we'll know it's ready, okay?
Okay.
Just a little sprinkle.
Ooh.
It's still a bit liquidy. We'll just wait a bit longer.
All right.
I'm going to put the vegetables just on this half. Ready? Can you dish them out?
Me? Okay.
Just a little bit, not all of it. I'm now going to fold it over. You ready?
Yes.
Look at that.
That looks delicious.
It looks ready.
It's ready.
It smells great, doesn't it, Possum? Now it just needs a bit of parsley as garnish.
Ooh.
Makes it taste nice.
It's delicious. Thank you so much. And now I know a lot more about eggs.
That's great, Possum.
Sally, do you want these eggs?
Yes, I'd like to make one for myself. Well, our time is up.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.